Guys, we're here at CJ Race Cars, and we got Troy and Cameron looking over the car. And you guys probably don't realize, but I actually worked with Troy and Cameron a long time ago when me and Cleater came up and we were like, hey, we got this Corvette. It's got no body panels on it, and you guys kind of Frankensteined it from there.
An exo cage?
Yeah, a lot of that original stuff came out of these two guys' minds. So brought the car up here because they're titanium experts, and this car is heavy, could use some titanium on it. It's not going to get the full treatment like Swanstrom's car over here. This is Justin Swanstrom's car, and that car is getting the full treatment, if you want to still call it a car. It's a pro mod now, but
got a VIN number. Street car.
I love throwing around that pro mod word, especially in the street car class. But yeah, this is Justin's car, and you guys have seen my car. You don't need to see that. Titanium steering column. What is all this? Is that all just chromoly? Like the whole?
Just powder coated chromoly. Yeah, it's got a steering column, dash mount, all the steering shaft, steering spline, fuel cell mount, quite a bit of stuff it's got. Parachute mounts.
And for you guys that can't tell, this is actually a Lexus. You can't really tell at the moment, but it will look like a Lexus at some point. What, you guys have a week to finish this?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Few days, a week, because No Prep Kings is what he's trying to run this in, and I'm excited to see a Florida car come and compete in No Prep Kings. Yeah, like a local Florida car too. So this thing's gonna be really cool. Check out Justin Swanstrom if you want to see some pro mod, big tire, no prep, sketchy driving. That's what that is. It is terrifying. You have to wheel those cars.
Oh yeah, they got that.
Yeah. And then they got a bunch of other cars. Minion over here. Raced with him a long time.
Yeah.
And then we were looking at some of your titanium over here Troy's got. And I was just holding this, and you can't tell, but this thing weighs absolutely nothing. Is this a like dash mount, or is this a parachute?
For the fuel cell.
Yeah, this is the fuel cell mount here. Slides into the chassis, and the fuel cell sits on this in between these, and then this goes over it to hold it in. That's all it holds it in.
And those little tabs and everything.
Yep.
And this is for the like a lower control arm for like a 4-link setup.
Pretty much identical to what you'll have.
It's crazy how little these weigh. These are really nice too. These are for the anti-roll bar. Dang, the welding on there. Damn.
First one right there we ever did. First time we ever welded.
First time you ever messed with titanium?
Yeah. Just got a TIG welder last week.
Really? You guys were MIG welding before that?
Yeah.
Before that was JB Weld.
JB Weld, then step to the MIG.
Stuff's a lot more effective than people give it credit.
It's good to see you guys moving up a little bit, you know? Got a billet Toyota block, a billet 2J over there. Oh, titanium extension. That's probably what we'll have to go to once we move my seat back a little bit at some point, and backing up, and so I can see a little better, sit a little better. What was that tiny little wheel?
12-inch.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I like those wheels.
I think this is still so much lighter than my whole setup.
Yeah, they're light.
And I don't even have an extension on there, but somehow this is all still lighter. So we're gonna look at my car and figure out some cool stuff to do, and then we'll show you guys what we're kind of looking at. And seeing this in 2021 is rare. A room with actual stock. They have all kinds of anything you could need. They can just call you guys up, order this stuff, and well, these are nice. These little Zeus tools, those are cool. Yeah, you guys definitely don't have to run to the parts store as much as me.
Now we try to have everything here, building complete cars. It's nice to have most of the stuff here, that way you don't have to worry.
Yeah, go hunting around for stuff, all kinds of caps and everything. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that a lot of local guys might need in a pinch. So if you're looking for stuff like this, CJ Race Cars, they have tubing and stuff. What? Geez, what size is this bullhorn?
6-inch.
God damn.
Yeah.
6-inch bullhorn, 5-inch over here. Fuel. All right. You guys are seeing where to come if you guys need some piping in a pinch, or honestly just call up an order.
Anti-roll bars on there.
Yeah, the billet anti-roll bar ends.
3-inch tube. That's the anti-roll bars we do.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that doesn't bend.
No, that's the line that goes.
That won't flex at all.
No, that's not gonna go nowhere.
I don't think I need this quite yet.
Nah.
Mine's like inch and a half around and hasn't been a problem yet, but hopefully we'll be switching up to this someday.
Yeah.
God damn. Is this for Swanstrom's car?
Yeah. Floater deal.
That's crazy. This is wild. This is like next level race car stuff compared to what I do. So these are carbon fiber wheelie bars. Oh wow, that's way lighter than I imagined for some reason. Even though they are carbon fiber, they still look heavy. It's weird when things look like they're gonna be heavy, but you guys live in the world of lightweight over here. Man, how fast is this guy trying to go?
Yeah, it's a pretty serious deal there for sure.
That is wild. Because then he's got his trusty Husky strap on there. Those carbon brakes?
Yeah.
Dang, probably shouldn't touch them. So we're just measuring up everything now. Lower control arms, panhard bar. This isn't a 4-link car, so they don't have upper control arms like a Fox body would. They have a torque arm that goes right down the center. So maybe we'll eventually look into doing that if we deem that as helpful. But right now we're just doing that panhard bar that keeps the rear end centered, and then we're doing the lower control arms that keeps it in place where it's at, forward and back, and we can go from there. So the really cool thing about doing this stuff is I'll keep all the old stuff and we'll have spares. So now instead of just having one set of all these crucial suspension parts, have a backup set of the heavy ones. And people can send you these measurements, call you up, send you these measurements for their car, and
yeah, that's the majority of the
made.
stuff we do is people that are not local. And they either send us their parts or just send us the measurements.
So these are their weight bars that they sell too. And we were just talking, once we pull some weight out of the nose of this car, because we have plans to do that, we can move the weight way to the front, like hang it all the way off the nose. So instead of, it would still weigh similar, but the weight would be, it'd be lighter, but the weight would be farther forward. So it's more effective and lower. So it's, you know, technically, it's weird because it's kind of the same weight, but not really.
Right.
It'll act the same. That's what I'm going for. It'll act the same, but it'll be better because it'll be lighter. So we're probably gonna end up doing something like this down the line, and that'll be this car moving forward. Just trying to take weight out of it because, you know, if you can't add power, it's easy to just pull weight, and this motor is pretty tapped on power at the moment. All right, guys, we just measured everything up on the car. I am heading back down south. I'm gonna load up the car. If you guys want to see more of like race car fab, check out Cameron Johnson on YouTube. What is it, CJ Race Cars?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put a link in the description. They have some really cool projects going on, some really awesome stuff. So go check them out. So many cool cars going on here, and hopefully they'll be at the track pretty soon with Justin's.
Yep.
So definitely go check them out. What's going on, guys? So to give you a little context of what's going on, we are going up to visit my good buddy Jeremy Fermato. I am here in the wagon, just cruising along, going 70 miles an hour because there's a cop like 6 cars ahead, so everybody's taking it easy. Usually these Florida highways are an average moving speed of like 90. So we're a little slow moving right now. Just if you guys ever come to visit Florida, just know the average speed of drivers is 90. And I'm not exaggerating. How fast do you have to go up a bridge to catch air on the top? 85 is probably not enough. But they added all these nice nets, so if my car does catch some air and go out of control, this net would stop me. I think that's the purpose of it, right? Or is it just to look terrible? Over the skyway we go. All right, we're here at Jeremy's deal that he set up. There's a bunch of drift cars out here, a couple drag cars, and then me in the wagon that does almost neither. Partially does drift. I've done a couple burnouts, but that's pretty much partially drag races. Definitely don't drift it. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll try to slide it around a little bit in the infield. And then there's a C8 down there, like the fastest bolt-on C8, I think. Couple cool stuff out here. and they're just gonna be they have a church group out, Jeremy's church group, so he's bringing all these guys that have no history of motorsports, never really been around cars, to come out here and have a good time, enjoy the outside, see each other, just, you know, just do some awesome activities. So it's really cool that Jeremy set this up. He's working with those guys, so it's really an awesome program. Hopefully he can do this more. I'd like to bring a car out that's a little more exciting for them to see, but you know, got the wagon out here. All right, so everybody's doing our ride-alongs out here, the church group, so I'm gonna see if anybody wants to ride in this slow-ass wagon. You think anybody's gonna want to ride?
Nah, I'm good.
Uber's here.
Uber Cooper.
It's a Uber Black XL.
Definitely XL.
Definitely XL. All right, let's see if anybody cares to ride in this unit. What's the retail on that thing? It's not fast, but it does a good burnout. That's all it's got going for it.
Let's tap this in.
For a grocery getter, man, she's squatted, dude.
Dude, low life.
Super low.
Yeah, I thought about doing air, but you know, the problem with air is you'd have to ride around a little higher than this, and I like to be slam. Yeah.
All right, about to take her out.
Yeah, I'll see if anybody wants to ride.
All right.
They're all eating.
There's a line over here.
They're all eating Chick-fil-A or Chipotle, which
Chipotle,
I mean, I'd prefer to be sitting out there eating Chipotle. That's for sure.
Hey, you got the AC on?
Yeah,
Of course you do. Of course you do.
AC seats on. AC seats on in the race car. I better turn it off though. I don't want to get water on the track. Alright, everybody's supposed to be wearing helmets, but I kind of already sweet talked the track manager into not wearing a helmet. But everybody riding with me will wear a helmet. I don't know if 2 or 3 is too much. I don't know. It's hard. We're low in this thing. Alright, I've done like 2 ride-alongs so far. Both times I got gapped by a Tesla that is cutting like a 1.560 foot. It's kind of making me feel bad. This church group is like, dang, this guy's freaking slow. Little do they know, I actually have a fast car. It's just not this one. So I keep telling them, I'm like, no, I got this cool Camaro, guys. All right, hop on in. All right. We're gonna do another ride along here.
I ain't scared.
Let me scoot my seat up. Yeah, hop in. We got
the luxury vehicle with AC and everything.
Yeah, we're relaxing in here.
We
Leather seats.
We highfalutin.
Yep.
There's one of the Teslas that keeps beating me. Here, you wanna hold this camera and point it at us?
Sure.
Pretty easy. I don't have that fancy stuff that holds it for
Where's
me.
the best angle here?
Yeah, whatever you feel is right. It's a GoPro. We at least have to do big burnouts.
Definitely.
We don't have them on the line, so maybe we can get out of the groove into some fresh.
Oh no, did your battery die?
No, you're good.
Let's get over there to the drift track. Guys over by the...
Oh, we had a little issue there. Huh. Trans tried to leave in like 4th gear. Or we just spun really bad. We still went pretty fast. That might have been faster than the last pass, even though we left in a way higher gear. Sorry guys, we lost to the Tesla.
Oh, that's all right.
I did not see that coming
That's
though.
nothing to be ashamed about because everybody else is too.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, guys. Well, I'm just heading home now. That was a killer night. Huge props and thank you to Jeremy for putting that on. He brought out a huge group of guys, and these are just a bunch of church-going guys that have never really been around anything high performance. He set up a whole drift day, drag racing. They got to do ride-alongs in everything under the sun, drift cars, drag cars. They were sliding, they were doing burnouts, like things that, you know, most people don't get to enjoy. And we are so blessed to be able to bring that to some people that have never gotten to experience that and may never get to experience that again. So it was really cool. That was a lot of fun. Like I said, big props to Jeremy. If you want to see more of it, check out his channel, Faster Proms. And it's just a cool deal, you know, a lot of fun. glad he called me up. I mean, I brought the wagon. Of course, I'm not gonna bring the Camaro because doing a ride along in the Camaro is just not safe at all. I'll just put it straight up. It is not safe. So, brought this car up, had some fun. Maybe next time if we do another one, I'll have the 240 and I can bring, you know, multiple cars. But I really enjoyed that, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So, really cool. I didn't film all that much, only one ride along, but got to do a few and got to lose to a Tesla a couple times. So thanks for watching, guys. That'll do it. I will see you next time. Keep it saucy. So you guys in the Evo, you guys know who you are. That was some fun racing. Just on my way back, going over the bridge, got a couple runs in with this it sounded like a modified Evo like 10, I'm pretty sure. I don't know Evos all that well, the newer ones. I mean, any of them really, but it was a pretty fun little race. He was banging some gears in that thing, but the old wagon here was pulling away. I actually got in and out of it 2 times because honestly I thought he was done racing, but he was still in it. But I had a couple cars on him already at that point. They might send me the video. I'll see if I can get it. I know they seemed like they knew who I was, so that'll be pretty cool if I can throw this video in it. Hopefully they have the video of it. But remember, street racing is bad. Don't street race.